Hi, Bill here, and today I'll just be doing a little update kind of video, just what's going on lately. Now, you see in front of you, I got these from B&M. They're oversized, the bootleg, oversized versions of the Fall of Cybertron Combaticons, FOC Combaticons. I've only got a few of them. I'm not getting the rest. I'll go into why shortly. But I'd just like to see these and what I've been getting lately and other such things. Things that you need to do with non-transformers as well. So I'll start the video with this. It's not a proper review. I'm not going to go through transformation sequences because there's no point me doing a full video on these when I'm not going to pursue and get the rest of them. I've only got 3 of them, but I'll go into why I'm not getting the rest of them shortly. Okay, so here it is. So I'll let you see the box. I've obviously got it out of the box, but it's quite a massive box. Nice artwork. There's Onslaught there. It's from B&M stores in the UK. You get 2 for 20. And there it is there. And on the back, it shows this. This is one of the reasons why I'm not getting them. Because there's something wrong with that head. It's obviously got the Onslaught head instead of the Bruticus head. And I'll go into why shortly. But there it is there. You see it all combined. It probably stands the same height as that oversized protector box I've got. You know that one? It was also from B&M. It probably is Titan class size when you put it all together. So there we go, that's the box there. Again, nice artwork at the back. I do like that artwork. You get that, collect them all, build a Megabot, collect all 5. There it is there. Mega Draw, or is it's Morph Droid. It's Morph Droid it's called, Morph Droid. But it basically is just bootleg, like the Combiner Wars Protector bots. It's just basically oversized version of them. You know, like you seen in one of my previous videos where I did get all 5 of them. So, want to see the figure? Or do you want to see the vehicle? I'll take that out. And here it is here. Whoops, aim this down. Here it is here. That's it there. It's got a weird sticker on it, that sticker. And that's it there. The one thing I do love about this is the paint apps. That metallic red is really nice on this. And there's the guns, there's the arms there, and the vehicle. Now to tab that in, it was very difficult into the lower, that sort of section there. It forms the front of Onslaught or Bruticus or whatever. But to tab them in, I know they tab in at the sides there, it's very difficult to get them in. That's that there, but that is the best part. It's almost like Ultra Magnus kind of Optimus Prime type colours, but obviously the head sculpt's never going to be that because it's obviously a head sculpt of Onslaught rather than having a head sculpt of Optimus Prime. And there it is. I think you sort of got a glimpse of one of the reasons as to why I didn't. And of course, you'll want to see the size comparison. So we've got the originals. There it is next to the original. Fall of Cybertron Onslaught, there's that one there. I've got the originals. So you can see the upscale. It's going from, I would say, deluxe to leader. Just like the Protector Bots was, deluxe to leader. I do have his name there, and for some weird reason he's named after another Decepticon. There's the tech spec cards there. It's Overlord. Overlord? Isn't that another Decepticon? But anyway, so there's the tech specs there. Nothing in the back. Morph Droid. It's a wee kind of laminated a wee bit. It looks laminated. I think it's just card, but it kind of has that shiny laminated look about it. And that's that. And of course you get the instructions. Get the instructions as well. I'll show that off in a minute. So the other ones I got, I'll just start off and is from Vortex. There's Vortex there. So I'll put him aside. If we can have a zoom in. Don't know if I can get them all in shot. There's Vortex there. Some were on the blades. This is one of the things I tried. There was tabs on there. There was tabs on that, but it broke off and I tried to snap it into, because it comes separate. It doesn't come on with that attached. You've got to attach it and the tabs broke. Just shows you the poor QC issues with these bootlegs. So that's it, completely knackered. So I would have to get another one of these, and hopefully the tabs hold to put it into there. But that's unfortunate. That's one of the reasons there's no point pursuing doing a whole video review, because you'll never get to see it with the blades on it. So that's that one, and of course I'll bring in the original. There it is there, and you see it there. It's looking really cool. And now his name, it's weird because look at the colours, yellow and black. What does that remind you of? Well, look at the name of it, Battlebee. So it's almost Bumblebee, although that's more orange in that than it is yellow. But yep, that's I can imagine if Bumblebee was a helicopter, a Cybertronian one, that would be it. Again, you know it's not Bumblebee because of the head sculpt. It'll be Vortex. But there we go, that's that one. So that's pretty cool. Again, they're all leader class. Set them in there. Set them in there like that. If I bring that over a wee bit, maybe take these blades out of there. And where's the third one? I do have a third one. Ah, the third one here is Brawl. Brawl, there's Brawl there. Massive Brawl. Brawl looks really cool. And of course, with that, we'll bring in the original. There's Brawl there. There it is there. So you can see how upscaled it is. Really upscaled. Looking really cool, that. I like that Brawl. Although it does have head showing syndrome. I think the original has head showing syndrome as well. So there we go. It's unfortunate. But there we go. So that's Brawl. Now his name is named after somewhat, and named after an Autobot. Blaster. So kind of weird why it's named after an Autobot, but there we go. That's Blaster. Morph Droid. Of course they've got instruction booklets that are the same as well, but there's Vortexes and there's Brawls there. So there we go. Oh, and on the box you get this huge artwork like that. Morph Droid. Obviously the lower picture's the toy, but the upper picture's the artwork. Just a blown up version of what's on the card in the robot mode. Of course you get the same in the back. And here's Brawls. Looking really cool. Morph Droid. The same in the back. So, and of course it's just that you just get in the card anyway. So there we go. So some of it's really cool. You get the artwork that's really cool. You get some of the paint apps on it's really cool. I mean, this one's got paint apps on it that the other one doesn't have. It's got paint apps there for the silver. That one doesn't have the silver on it. It's got nice silver bits up there. No silver in that one. So there we go. But obviously at the back, that's just the same colour, and that one's all grey. That's got grey parts for the whatever it is, these engines or whatever they're supposed to be. So they're not coloured in, unfortunately, but it does have some silver parts, okay, and this is some grey parts, and that's silver. The tank treads are silver, which I don't think they're tank treads, but I prefer them. Whoa! Just drop Brawl, but I prefer them as black to being silver. It's got a little bit of black there, but I don't know why I didn't make them whole black, but there we are. Oh, and it's huge, got these huge peg holes on there, which this doesn't have. So you could probably put, if you can find a gun big enough, with a peg big enough, you could put peg guns onto it. I probably can put that one on there and on the side. You can't do that on this one with the guns that came with this. So, it is what it is, I guess. But there we are. But yeah, nice. With Vortex, he does have nice green, metallic green there. That's nice. Although parts there aren't filled in. You can see the differences there. I know it's a different colour. It hasn't got a purple there. It's all yellows and blacks, apart from where the green is. And you've got these bits filled in. Obviously there's no faction symbols on this. There is another thing that's obviously wrong with it, is you can see some smudging, some where the paint's not quite complete, and it's got the under thing bleeding through and there's a paint smudge there, so not perfect. And this thing here doesn't go all the way in for some reason. You can hear it clicking, it hits against that. Well, on that one it does go all the way in, it's flush against it, so you get, but I mean it levels off to form a kind of sort of stand kind of thing for it to stand on there. So I guess I've lowered it like that because it does level off there, and it's good just to make the thing level. While that one, I don't know, it might be the same, but it's more flush against the legs than that one is. That one sticks out more. But there we go. But I'll get them to the robot modes and show you them off, and then do a thingy comparison, okay? A size comparison as well. Now, this isn't a full video review, so remember that. So I'm not going to show a transformation sequence. Sorry, but you'll see the issues with it when I get it to robot mode. Obviously the issue with the blades with that one, and especially this one, you'll see why. The big glaring omission, you'll see. But yes, you'll see why. I'm not gonna pursue to get the rest at the moment. I may in the future, at some point in the future, decide to get them, but for the time being, I'm not going to get them. Hopefully there'll be someone else will put that does KO reviews or bootleg reviews. I'll have these up, and you can go and check their channel out if you want to see the full thing in combined form and all that. But well, providing it has what this is supposed to have, but if they find one that does, but I'll explain that in a minute. Just let me get it to robot mode first, please. Aye, there it is, transformed up. Unfortunately, in the process of the arm just broken the tank. I'm trying to get the damn thing moved. It was that stiff. It just broke off. So it shows you again the QC issues with this. You know, I didn't have as much QC issues with the oversized Combiner Wars figures, and they were bootleg. But these ones are having a lot more QC issues. So that's not so good. But there you are. There's this with the leader class. They're all obviously our leader class sized, if you're still interested in them. So why, after the litany of issues I'm going to go through here, why you'd want them, I don't know. But for anybody that wants to get them, they're in B&M stores. Or if you're not in the UK, Surtoys website will have them. So there we are. Now, to prove the leader class, here's leader Power Master Optimus Prime standing next to them. So they are kind of leader, especially standing next to him. There's kind of leader. So they are leader class. You can see. There it is. I think is it Combiner Wars, Power Master, or whatever it is, Titan's Return, or whatever it is. So whatever it is, that's the Power Master from that line. So there we are, it's leader class. And of course, since I have it, here he is next to that oversized Combiner Wars Rook. So they are of the same height and size. There you are. So yes, the big glaring omission. It's all very well having things that break, but the big glaring omission is, if I can get this out of here, he has no Bruticus head. You can see the mushroom peg where it's supposed to go, and there, but there's no Bruticus head on it. It isn't in the box, it didn't come with it, and I don't know if it's just the one that I picked up, or whether they all don't have Bruticus head with it. That is a big, huge glaring omission. So and it does show it in this instructions that it does actually have a Bruticus head. Okay, where is it? It's on the back here. You can see there's a Bruticus head right there. Hold on, right there. It does have one. Okay, there's the Onslaught head, and there's a Bruticus head, and Bruticus head. So it's in the instructions, but it doesn't come with the figure. Now you could say maybe it's with another two figures I don't have. I don't know. Now another thing this original thing has, when you turn to Bruticus, it has these flaps there. That one, being a mould, there's no flaps there, none whatsoever. No flaps on it whatsoever. It don't open up. It's all moulded, so you wouldn't get the full effect of Bruticus. The helicopter one, obviously you get them bits, but they're not hinged. Them, you can hinge them to move back there. No hinges on them, so it's lacking the hinges. Nice colours. I like the green metallic. That's the one good thing that this does have, and that looks more like an Autobot symbol than a Decepticon kind of bit there, doesn't it? It's shaped like an Autobot symbol, or is it Decepticon? Whatever it is, there's definitely that shape there in the chest. Anyway, it's Decepticon. Sorry, it's Decepticon. I've just seen it on the Vortex one. It's Decepticon shaped indent there. Yeah, it's a green metallic paint in the silver. That looks nicer than that. It does look a lot better. So there's some nice little bits of features on it, but if the QC issues, like the arm broke off it, the blades, try to clip them on, the tabs break on it, huge glaring omission of not having a Bruticus head. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's standard or whether it's just the one I picked up didn't have it. It wasn't loose in the box. I don't know if the other two figures may come with it, just to, you know, as a weird selling point to get. You've got to get it to get the head. I don't know. I didn't see. Only saw 3 of them at the store I was in, so I don't know if it comes. You would imagine, like the original, it comes with a Bruticus head. You know, I can't imagine it not, but I don't know with the way these bootleg companies do it. They might do it so you have to buy this other figure in order to get the head for that. I'm not 100% sure how the whole things are packaged, but that's that. So you've seen it. If you want to get it, it's in B&M, or if you're not in the UK, Surtoys may have it, but the QC issues are through the roof. They really are. Not having the head unless it's packaged with another figure, and the arm just broke off there, and the tabs for the blades for him break when you try to insert it into the hole it's supposed to go in. So that's that. Yes, it'll be, the combined form will probably the same size as oversized Defensor, so it probably will be Titan class height again, but the fact that you don't Oh, one thing I will show, I don't know if I've got it here. Yeah, one thing I will show is the hand. There's the hand there for what do you call them? Bruticus. It's just a straight hand. There's no bending in it. The only thing that moves is the thumb. It's just a straight kind of hand. It's only the thumb that moves. There's no rotation at all in the wrist or anything like that. It's just a straight hand. It's kind of splayed open, like, you know, like trying to look like it was one of these fully articulated fingers, but hands. But it's it's just the thumb that moves, and that's it. Unfortunately, what you're getting with this, if you ever do get the full figure. So there we go. That's them. Okay, give me a minute. One thing I will say in this, that again, apart from it's got a little red mark there, is again that metallic paint apps, and you can see it coming up there. So it does look really nice. It does look really nice, but it's just unfortunate it's in a figure that has so many quality control issues, even though, yes, I know, they're bootlegs. They're bootlegs. I know that, and the QC issues come in abundance with these things. But like I said, my Combiner Wars one hardly had any of these issues. This thing seems to have hundreds, so there we go. But yeah, just that. So you can understand why I don't want to get the rest of these Morph Droid, oversized FOC Combaticons, because of the QC issues. Hopefully someone's bought them and puts a video review of them up, but unfortunately it's not going to be me. I mean, they'd have to buy another tank and another helicopter, and that's going to cost more money, so I really can't afford to do that just now at the moment. Right, other things I've got, non-Transformer things I bought lately. It's a Star Wars Complete Vehicles. Now this has been out before, and look at the price, 75% off. And it used to be that price, £30. But this is an update, because you can see there, update to include vehicles from Star Wars The Last Jedi. So obviously it has the Force Awakens stuff in it too. I don't know if the last one did, but this is the update. Really nice. Got it from, it tells you there where I got it from, W.H. Smith's. W.H. Smith exclusive, actually, it says. So I got it from there. Okay, so really nice book. Really love it. Great update, and definitely worth picking up at W.H. Smith. Again in UK, or you'd have to look for it online. See if you can get it from W.H. Smith online, if you want it for that price. But I don't know about shipping to your region or area or country. If you were to get it, want it at a cheaper price, that's a problem. But yeah, nice book, nice update, definitely recommend. The other update is that one that includes Solo. It's got the Solo, that's an update too, because you can see it's got a Han Solo one. There was a previous one to this, but this has got the Solo update on it, you know, from the film Solo. So there we go. It does say Solo in this somewhere. Can't see what it says, but it does say Solo on this somewhere. To include Solo. Well, it says Han Solo, but I don't know if it says actual Solo. But anyway, it does include it anyway, because this is another update. It doesn't say update, but it is an update. I like getting the Haynes books now. I like getting them. I quite like them. So that was, I can't remember who that was. That was again from W.H. Smith. It's a wee bit dearer, I think. And here's another one. This is from The Works, a shop in the UK called The Works. And look at the price it was, and look at the price it is now. It's the Enterprise one. Again, it's Haynes. Haynes, I love the Haynes books, and it goes all way through to Enterprise E. Gives you them all. 2151 onwards, NX01, right through. So definitely picking up, and the works, it's good picking it up. And if you're in the UK, it's worth picking up at that price rather than that price, obviously. So that's good. The other ones, the Haynes one I would love is Thunderbirds, and I know I've got a Captain Scarlet one out, and I don't know if there's a TARDIS one. I've seen a TARDIS, you know, like the front of this, but I think I've seen it on T-shirts and things like that. And someone's done a mock-up of one for Knight Rider kit. It'd be good if they actually brought the books out. Of course, the other ones I want to see there's Avengers vehicles and equipment, or you know, vehicles and stuff. You know, like the Quinjet and all that. But the Haynes haven't done a thing like that yet. I'd love to see Haynes do more stuff like that, like the Avengers. Now, on about the Thunderbird 2 one for Haynes, I have been on a page where people have been speaking to the people that write the Haynes books, and they say there's not enough interest, even though it comes to its own fan base, for the Thunderbirds Are Go series. You know, the Haynes Thunderbirds Are Go series vehicles. You know, the new CG live action mixture Thunderbirds Are Go series that's out. There's not enough thingy for that, which I think is wrong, because I think there is. It's got its own fan base, which is quite large, so I don't know why they're not putting out. They have done the original series of Thunderbirds, and Thunderbirds 2 and that in it. They have done that book, but they haven't done one for Thunderbirds Are Go, which I think is wrong. I think they're wrong. I think there is enough interest in it, but they're saying there's not enough interest in it, which I think is wrong, because go look at the size of the fan base for Thunderbirds Are Go. I'm sure that'll show you in numbers the interest. And people on these Facebook pages, Facebook groups, whatever you wish to call them, are showing interest, and they want a Haynes book for Thunderbirds Are Go. So I think it's a missed opportunity. Hopefully they'll correct that in the future, and we'll get one eventually. But for the time being, it doesn't look like we're going to get one. You're just stuck with the original series, Thunderbirds Haynes book, for the time being. And of course there's a Captain Scarlet one, I believe, as well. So the original series, not the CG. So that's that. But yeah, I've just thought I'd show you them too, what I'm doing. Now, on to Kapow Toys. So far, they did say it was the end of the month when Siege Brunt was going to be coming out. And we still haven't got Brunt. I saw on their Facebook page someone asked when Brunt's coming out, and because Kapow is now using Hasbro UK as their supplier, they're saying there could be delays, you know, which I think's wrong, because they should have jumped an opportunity to use the same supplier as Walmart when Walmart got Brunt in. I don't know if it's Hasbro America or whoever the supplier was. They should have went with them instead of sticking to their guns and going with this snail paste supplier, which is Hasbro UK, which it truly is, because we should have had Brunt by now. And I'm sorry I keep bashing Kapow over the head with a wooden stick with this, but they can change. They're capable of individual thought, and they should have realised that to keep their customers happy, they would, you know, just go with this supplier instead of the one that they're sticking with. And they should have went with that Walmart supplier, or whoever supplied Brunt to Walmart. They should have went with them, and would have got Brunt a lot quicker. But they didn't. They haven't, and there it is. It's old news. It's history. But you know, I know I'm keep bashing people over the head with this, but especially Kapow. But they should change suppliers. They shouldn't just stick to their guns and use a snail paste one like Hasbro UK, because you're going to get this, and it's going to turn a lot of people off. I'm sorry if the people like get staunch Kapow supporters out there, but not everybody has the patience of a saint like you. Not everybody has, and that's why they'll move on to use some other online supplier. But it's a shame that they have to do that. It's a shame that they're sticking to their guns and using this snail paste supplier, which is Hasbro UK. It's a shame that, because it does, you are going to see some of these long-term customers leaving. It's gonna be a big turn off for them, you know. So it's just a shame that, I mean, it is what it is, but it's just a shame. But so God knows when I'm going to get Brunt, because that was the last thing I heard or read was on there, was them answering someone else that I don't think they speak to me because of the whole Brunt thing. But anyway, a long story. But that seems to be what's happening there. Again, they say to expect delays because it's Hasbro UK as their supplier. So that's that. So it's a big question mark over when I'll get Brunt. I don't know when I'll get Toy World's Hornet. That's the World War II Bumblebee. I don't know when I'll get it. There's no answer. I've asked Kapow, but I get no answer. Like I said, I don't think they're speaking to me. And I don't know if anyone else is asking about that or ordered it. So I don't know when that's coming. Then of course in December you're supposed to get Astro Train, but if it's Hasbro UK supplying it, it could be January, February. And January is supposed to be Studio Series World War II Hot Rod, a retool of the World War II Bumblebee, but again, it's supposed to be January, because it's Hasbro UK, big question mark over when that's going to appear. So we've got all these to wait for, but it's just a big question mark now, because nobody seems to know. We're supposed to get Brunt now, hasn't happened. Nothing's appeared at the door of the day. So God knows when I'll get Brunt. It'll be old news and history by the time I get it and people get it from Kapow, but there it is, unfortunately. I think once this is all by with, I'm going to have to go with a different supplier once I've got everything I've pre-ordered, because this just isn't good enough. Either they need a wake-up call and told, look, you need to start using a different supplier. This snail's paste thing won't do. So it just won't. But until they learn the error of their ways, I think they're just sticking with who they're going with, and that's it, unfortunately. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. So this has been Bill, and I just thought I'd give you that update. But listen, don't feel in twisting your arm up your back to get these morph droids oversized, because you've seen the quality control issues through the roof of what they're like. But if you want to, I'm sure someone else who's more fortunate, and someone else might slot with a Bruticus head on it. It might just be unfortunately mine that doesn't have one with it, or it might just be a general thing run of batches that don't have one with it. I don't know. At the moment, I don't know. There's no point me going into the shop, opening up 100 boxes and looking and seeing everyone's going to be the same without the Bruticus head. Or, taking mine back in and getting the exact same one in return without the Bruticus head. So we'll just have to wait and see until people do start doing reviews of it and see if it does actually not come with that. That's the only way around I can see this. I don't know anyone else that's bought it, so I can't know for sure, and I'm not going to go into the shop and start tearing open boxes to see. So that's that, unfortunately, but I won't be getting any more of them because I've seen the QC issues, and it means I would have to rebuy 2 of them anyway, and I just can't really afford to be throwing money around like that at the moment. So that's that. But any of you do get it, let me know if yours comes with the Bruticus head on this figure. Okay, so that's that. I'm rambling now, and I better end this video before it starts turning into two parts, and I've got to join it with whatever video joiner I use. So there we go. Right, that's me. So that's the update. God knows when. Big question mark over when I'm getting Brunt from Kapow Toys. Now they're using this snail paste. supplier, and God knows. So you'll just have to use your notifications. When the next video comes up, you'll know that's probably what it will be. Okay, so that's me. Thank you very much. And these books are worth getting if you can get them on the cheap. Definitely pick these ones up if you don't already own them, or better getting the update of that one. And that's an update of that one as well, which is really good. So these two are worth getting up. That one's been around for ages, but obviously just on budget price now. But these two are definitely worth picking up updates of. Okay, right. Thank you. Bye for now.